Okay, so we're gonna pick up the cellos. You just put the bow down. You just put it on your couch. Oop, hold on. Okay. So, first of all, this down here is the end point, and so if you want to set yours up a little bit so you can loosen this. So yeah, you want to loosen the knob and pull it out about that far. Doesn't have to be exact. It'll be different for both of us, so tighten it and then we'll see how it sits. But so you want your so put your legs out like this, kind of make a triangle with your feet and the cello, the end point. And you just want to lay the cello down. Mine's a little bit too high, but you want it to be about like mid-chest. Yours is probably good. Yeah, that looks good. Just lower mine a little. Yeah. So it should just be relaxing in between your legs. Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go over strings first. So this is the C string, G, D, and A. It's pretty similar to violin, but violin doesn't have C. So this is the lowest string.
C, G, D, A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're gonna go over right hand positioning. So if you want to think about like the fat of your finger, that's what's plucking. So you're gonna be plucking on this black part up here. The bowing is for this middle part, but when you're plucking, you want to be up on the black. So you're plucking with the thick of your finger, and when you pluck the string, you want the rebound to go into the next string. Yeah. You can just put your other hand just here. So just repeat after me. Good. And try to do it a little bit harder. Are you using, I can't really see your fingers that well. Yeah, try it again. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, so before we keep plucking, we're going to talk about our left hand. So I want you to place your thumb on this back part and just choose any string. I'm going to choose the second string, so the D string, and I'm just going to put all my fingers on it. So do that. And spread them out a little bit more. Okay. So your thumb is like really up here, but you want like, so your middle finger and thumb can kind of be like in the same area. Yeah, so bring your elbow up. So see, look how my arm is. You're kind of like this. So try to open your hand up. Imagine you're holding a soda can in your hand. You got this. And like relax your fingers a little. You don't have to be pushing that hard, just like, yeah. And now just go up and down with your thumb on the back. Yeah. Just practicing moving. Move your elbow up a little bit. Yeah. A lot of people like get, when their elbow is down, then it gets tight and you can't move as easy. So you want your elbow up. We actually did an example today where we had a piece of candy on our elbow and we had to move up and down the string without the candy falling off of our arm. Yeah. Okay. We'll go back to plucking. Just repeat after me. So you can just let your left arm relax or put it up there, whatever. So repeat after me. have it bent like that. So try to keep the door, like, be able to ring the doorknob, or the doorbell is what they say, but like, you don't want it locked like this. You want there to be a little bit of curve. Like, I'm like this. You feel this? Actually, yeah, it's okay if your thumb is like that, but just keep it on the side. Okay, you're doing really good. I can kind of hear your nails on it, so remember the side of your finger, like the thick of your finger. Okay, this is a longer one. Okay, so we're gonna put these down for a second while we look at the bows. So if you just want to rest it on its side. Yeah. Okay, so here's your bow. So down here is where you tighten it. So we're just gonna, you see how there's a curve in the bow?
Mm-hmm.
You still want the curve when we tighten it. You want to about be able to fit your pinky in between the bow and the string and the wood part, like that. And you still want to be able to see some of the curve. See how you can see that still?
A little tighter.
Yeah, do a little bit tighter. Here, let me see. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so this is called the frog down here.
Okay.
And like the frog's eye. I don't know. That's just what it's called. So face towards me. You're gonna hold your bow with your left hand, this part. Yeah. So you're just gonna shake out your right hand for a second. Going to put your hand on top of the frog like a tabletop. Wave your thumb at me. Okay? And you wanna relax your fingers. Feel the weight that you're putting on the bow. Okay, shake it out. Put it back on tabletop. Thumb, I'm waving at you. Relax your fingers. One more time. This time, you have an itch on your middle finger. Okay. Tabletop. Waving at you. Relax your hand. Feel the weight. Then, gonna try and get that itch with your thumb. But the bow comes in the way, so you rest your thumb right there. And your other fingers are just resting. Yeah. So this, you want to make sure that you can ring the doorbell. Like you don't want your thumb to be like this.
Yeah.
You want it to be kind of curved, and your other fingers are just resting on top. You can bring up, here, sorry, relax it again. Your fingers look a little like, I guess it looks okay. Here we are. Sorry. Okay, let's do it again. So, shake out your hand. One more time. Tabletop, thumb, rest. Then scratch that itch, but you can't. So you just put your thumb there. Feel the weight. So the weight is how much you want to be like going on the strings. You want there to be some pressure. You don't want it to be too light. You also don't want too much pressure. So now we can set the bows down while we pick the cellos back up. Okay. Now we're going to pick up our bows. And you can use your right hand or your left hand to get it back again. Let me see from this angle. Yeah, looks good. So we're just going to, so these things right here, these are called the F holes, and you want to be bowing like right above the F holes, because that's where the best sound comes from. So, Yeah, if you just want to try on any string, just going back and forth. Good. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try it on the A string, so the highest string, and we're going to go from the bottom of the bow all the way to the top in one stroke. Back down. So try to do it a little bit lower because you want it above these F holes. So you want to be not playing on top of the black part. You're doing good. You're doing good. It's hard to get used to. So try playing a little bit lower. You're still a little bit too close. Even lower. Yeah. Good. Okay, so now we're going to do as light as you can. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do as hard as you can with as much pressure. Alright, so try, you're still coming up a little too high. So try, I know it's kind of hard to see where the F holes are, but try to just do it in the middle. Just, you can just start with that. You're doing good. Let me check your bow hold. Don't move anything. Ooh. So let's reposition our bow hold. Yeah, so rest your fingers, get your thumb, trying to get that itch. Should look like this from this angle. Yeah. So try going over just any string. So this time, instead of doing too much pressure, we're going to do an in-between of a lot and a little, so supposed to be the perfect amount. But so you still want pressure to make the sound, but you don't want it to be too much to make that gross sound that we made the first time.
I'm going to do it on the string now.
It doesn't matter any string. This time. Good. Try it with a little bit more pressure. Good. That's really good. Okay, so now we're just going to repeat after me. Switch strings. Nice. You're good. You're good. Yeah. So. Good. That was really good. Nice. We're gonna put the bow down for a minute. We'll just go back to the cello. So when we're doing bowing, that's called playing arco with the bow. Pizzicato is picking. Yeah. So let's just do another repeat after me pattern on picking, and remember to use the thick of your finger.